Oh, I'm pretty baked. I'm sitting in a little side room in my apartment in Wedding, Berlin, and I turn out the lights just as that synth sound hits the back of my head like a wet bag of spaghetti. Okay, ARP Omni, number one track from 13-inch Frank Boogie Town Italian Gelato. Oh, Freckles. I got a thing for Freckles. Freckles make me feel pretty special. Okay, Unarp Omni, if you're not a complete fucking dork, is a type of synthesizer from the early 80s. And the little beep 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 sound that was in the beginning was created on Unarp Omni. We recorded these string players in Los Angeles in my house. They were very nice, and every one of them was from Angela's sister's parents' church, and they were nice enough to come and play for reasonable rates. This is a little lovey-dovey song about little sweetie pies. David Kendrick from Xiu Xiu told me that he liked the little sweetie pie songs, so I thought I had to write a little sweetie pie song. Here it is. David doesn't ask a lot, so it was the least I could do. For a genuine gorilla lover like David, man, does he love gorillas. Just think about what David Kendrick looks like, and now imagine him giving a gorilla a big hug. Even if that was a wild gorilla, completely unused to the presence of humans, David would risk it all for his love of giving gorillas a big hug. What could be better than giving gorillas a big hug? Although, I have to say, I would really prefer if it was a gorilla who was used to humans, because I don't want to get murdered by a gorilla, and I also want the gorilla's first experience with a human hug to be something that they're looking forward to, not that it's completely messing up their whole day and invading all of their dreams for the next 5 years of their gorilla life. I don't know how long gorillas live. And I never will. Oh yeah. You know what that is? That's just amp noise. I mean, compression noise. Compression noise. This is a song that we tried to have in one chord. So that's why 2/3 of the words are one chord. The other is that there's 4 different drones playing the one chord that goes through the whole song. That's Angela singing. Good job, Angela. I agree. And one of the things that the Drones is going through is this vintage phaser by the company Maestro, and they also make the Brassmaster, which Maleko pedals turn into the Assmaster. But this is I didn't think about this, yet again another reference to musical equipment. Arp Omni and Maestro phaser. That's the secret word. One chord. There's more of it. Angela boogieing down. Get funky, Angela. On your booty horse. Ride the horse. The boogie horse. Ride the horse. Ride the horse. The boogie horse. Oh yeah. You know, that's me doing those O's. What do you think about that? Pretty weird. Man, for somebody who is really fucking high, listening to this bridge was really freaking me out. Also, because I made that bridge, so it's an unwelcome picture into my own mind's history. Boo to that. Oh, this cease to exist line is stolen from a Charles Manson song. Not cool, man. Not cool at all. That's Angela's boop-boops are scolding me. It's fair. I accept my failings. Please don't confirm me with my failures. I have not forgotten them, but too late, you already did, and I deserve it. So this song fades out from real drums, and then it goes into a drum machine beat with like no crossover. Just a wild turn away from life to electronic life. Oh, that's trippy. Oh, all this panning going on left and right. It's making it really hard for me to concentrate on anything else. There was a lot of debate if we were going to leave that little barp. This is so stony. Yes! I'm going to try to talk as little as possible. But that's what I'm supposed to be doing, though, is talking. Commentary, Jamie. Not commentary. God. I found out that in British English, to use the word spaz is very derogatory. Deeply derogatory, and not something that one should say. But in American English, it just means like a wackadoo, or somebody who's freaking out. So be careful what you say spaz about. The reason that I brought that up is because in this song when it goes, you are a freak, we weren't sure if it was okay to use the word freak because you shouldn't use spaz. And I spent a lot of time on the internet trying to figure that out. And there's a lot of debate over whether or not it's okay to say freak. But I knew the way that we meant it was in a celebratory way, not in a derogatory way. Because this song is about getting down and getting fucking baked with stone cold weirdos. Yes! You heard me right. Stone cold weirdos. Oh. E. I owe you. And sometimes why? How you like that? It's like an after-school special. Oh, okay. I suddenly got another really super intense wave of stoniness and feel twice as stoned now as I did only moments ago. The drums are feeling extra vibratory. I mean, vibratory. Like in a really physical way throughout the whole top of my torso. It's a weird thing to talk about. I'm seeing like a housefly wearing a cowboy hat, kind of dancing around left and right. I wonder if I should open my eyes. Okay, now that's way, way, way more normal than where I just was. God, there's a long way to go. That's only 3 songs. Fuck. Ah, what is this gonna be? Don't know if I could stand it anymore. What is this? Oh, that's not stony. Shit. What the fuck am I supposed to do with that? That's really hard to process. That's not fair, just to go into this little Alps jam. Okay, so I think the point of this song, in addition to just some gross, amusing imagery, is about accepting that today was the fucking most horrible. And it genuinely was bad. Much worse than you thought it could be, and it will probably affect you in a negative way for much longer than you would ever want it to. But that is not the end of this cycle's card player's adventure. Something else might happen. So check it out. Then there's some other lyrics at the end. I don't know what deal with that is. And we're not even at the end. Sorry, I jumped the gun. Toodly toodly toodly. That's me. That's my embarrassed dance. Oh! Jeez. That was a surprise. Oh, that little jingly jangly guitar was... Oh, there it is again. That's a lot to process. John Congleton mixed this record, and I must say, from someone who is out of their fucking mind on drugs, it sounds real good, buddy. Oh! This is a lot of bass for a little bass BOI to process. That's a Bo Diddley line. Stolen. Thank you, Mr. Bo Diddley. My dad's band when he was a kid, it's called the Wee Five, and they toured with Bo Diddley all over the United States for an entire year. Also with the Byrds and the Dave Clark Five and the Duchess. I wonder if I've talked about that before on a drunk or stoned commentary. You could wipe the excrement of a rainbow off onto a loved one's thigh. If that is the only lyric I am ever remembered for, I will feel as if I led a successful life. Oh, here it comes again. Oh, way different drums. This reminds me of those like rave dance scenes in The Matrix when they had like this huge party before they had to have a big robot fight. And like people with dreadlocks just like swirling their dreadlocks around. Oh, now they're swirling them around in space. Jesus Christ. Man, okay, in my left hand I have a piece of wire, which I have been working continuously and furiously for the duration of this song, Pale Flower. Listen to these crazy ass drums. Whoa! Ah! Ah! Oh! Ah, the cymbals are too much! Oh. I think I stole these lyrics from something. Or deeply cribbed, if not directly stolen. Grease is in demand. I saw in a photo book about the grease industry. Grease is in demand. These are all a whole bunch of different analog keyboards going dunk, 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 dunk. An Elka Rhapsody, a Harp Omni, and oh, there's another one, I can't remember what it's called. And Yamaha something. Prague! I'm surprised that this is happening right now. I have no idea where it came from. Oh shit, this is ultra stony also. How did we do this? I have to say, I am very surprised that we made this fucking stoner rock song. I don't think I would have expected we ever would have done this. And it even has really stony lyrics and stony singing. Jesus. And stony echoes. It talks about liminal space, the most stony subject of all time. That would have been a David Kendrick lyrical contribution. That lick is Angelo playing the Yamaha organ and guitar. And I have to say, we've been rehearsing this song, and when she plays it live, she shreds it. It sounds super cool. Oh, this is some more organ guitar duos. That's a cool sound. I like that together. This riff is pretty fun to play. For me. This sounds like Dungeons and Dragons lyrics. I right now have a torch in one hand and a battle axe in the other hand and a long red braided beard and a pointy helmet and chainmail on. That's what's happening to me right now, and I'm in a dungeon looking for gold and maps of old and bards with stories untold. But I'm trying to avoid slime mold or falling into the fold of an old troll. Yes! The breakdown. Oh, I feel like I'm driving in a purple and pink velvety lowrider right now. Right, you could see it, can't you? The velvety lowrider is what's driving us around town. We want to look cool, and we do. Prague is back. Oh my god. Again? A reprise of the Prague? Oh boy, that's a lot of a very aggressive panning. That's shooting across my brain like a bouncy walnut. God, you gotta slow that. It's like a walnut from another dimension. Oh. This song is the only song that we wrote entirely in Berlin. Everything else we wrote parts of in LA and Berlin, but this one was all in Berlin. Whatever that means. Oh, sorry, I was spacing out. I was thinking about that when I moved from Los Angeles to Berlin, Angela and I had to pack our whole studio into heavy-duty cardboard boxes and leave them in our driveway on a pallet until a shipping company came and... Oh, that's really good mixing, John. That's an excellent use of dynamics. Thank you, John Congleton. And I just had to hope that we got all that music equipment back, because I remember working on this in Berlin before we got all of our music equipment back, and it was just with a little bare bones setup. But two really good tube preamps by Retro. Nerd! The discotheque of discontent was a spelling error initially. Or I stole it from a book about the history of disco that I read on tour a couple years ago. I'm not totally sure. This line is a little tricky to sing, but I know I could do it. Angela told me it was okay to say boom, 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 that it was alright. And I'm really glad, because I always wanted to sing that in a song. And she opened the door to the chance to say boom 4 times in a row. This guitar part is pretty fun to play too, but I get nervous about it. This part's a little easier because it's slower, but the other part is slightly out of my league. But I will try my best to get it every night. But I'm already nervous about it. More rehearsal to go. This, I can't really play this fast. This is all guitar, but I just recorded it at half speed and then played it back. So it sounds like little beepy old friends, old fireflies, old Flickr accounts, old floozy floops, and Fruit Loops. Oh, there's some prepared piano from across the universe. That's probably the piano at Silent Green. This song is a total rip-off of This Heat. If you didn't figure that out already, it is. And I knew that I did it. And I don't feel bad about it at all. Because this song is all about concepts of guilt and forgiveness. The forgiveness of an actual manifested physical human-shaped devil. How do you deal with that? You can't I mean, I guess you can become that. That's one way to deal with it. Shit, this song, I ruined the whole song. It doesn't mean anything anymore. That's Angela singing right there. She sounds like a badass motherfucker. And David is playing drums here. He sounds really good on this. That's some crazy organ time. That organ sadly did not make it from LA to Berlin. I really miss it a lot. It's my favorite musical instrument. That's why, bro. This is very trippy. Sorry, I can't do anything about it until the break comes. That sounds to me like some early 80s British underground pop. Like the band Orange Juice. Am I wrong? I might be totally wrong, and I have no idea what Orange Juice sounds like. This part kind of makes me think of The Exorcist. Like the really early part of the movie where they're in the desert. I guess this song is kind of about dealing with human-shaped manifested physical devil out in the desert and having to come to terms with that forgiving the devil is really the only way to handle any future trajectory above and beyond and within all subspace. That vocal is a bit much. Gosh. But I guess whatever that means. Have you noticed that an awful lot of these songs have little weirdo intros? Well, when we were working on this record, we were listening to a lot of Depeche Mode, and a lot of Depeche Mode songs have little weirdo intros. I realized when all the music was finished recording that there was a lot of them, and I asked the before oft-mentioned John Congleton, who was mixing the record, if he thought there were too many intros, and he said that he noticed them, but he thought that it worked, which was a relief that I did not over-intro this record. Ooh, what a belly bell that is. The sentiment of this chorus comes from having read a biography of, oh God, I'm so high, I can't remember her name. The artist who paints dots. Lots of dots. Dots on everything, dots to infinity. I was reading her biography, and boy, I'm embarrassed I can't remember her name. I could see the letters, but I cannot read. I could see them across my visual plane. And her name is written out in dots, which I can look at, but can't read right now. But I hope you know who I mean. Anyway, her biography was really sad. Her parents didn't treat her like a person, and it made her lose her mind. So, boy, this is so weird. I don't remember this being this weird, but this is really weird. Okay, the sentiment being, God, I forgot what I was talking about. Dots, artists, mean parents. I cannot figure out or remember where that goes. Oh, shoot. What a embarrassing stumper that is, because moments ago, I knew what the correlation was between the artist who paints all dots and what the meaning of this song is. Oh, right! Because it's saying that your mother or father or brother or sister, what could they be? Oh, shoot. Here we go. Standing up to them all like a single polka dot. That has something to do with the meaning of this song and the artist who paints the dots, whose parents were mean to her. Oh, I can't remember the words to the chorus now. They fell out of my brain. Drat. Oh, Bobby Bland is the singer of Bobby Bland, and I think we wanted to do a song that had a Bobby Bland style beat that I heard, but not that he has a beat, but this particular song had a beat style, and it was a song he was singing on. Boy, that was what it needed to be. Anyway, we tried to copy the beat. I don't know if we did. I can't remember what the beat in the song sounds like, or what the Bobby Bland song beat sounds like. See, here's another intro. That drum machine is this Roland CR68, my favorite drum machine ever. Doesn't it sound funky? Doesn't it sound coo? Doesn't it sound like a cake? Doesn't it sound like an Antarctic molester wolf? Stay away. This song is a ripoff of the Velvet Underground Heroine. Not really. A little bit, but not totally. But I was, for our, I can't talk about it, for our Xiu Xiu 69 subscription series where we do a cover, we were doing a cover of Heroine, and I was working on it by myself, and Angela walked in and thought, oh, what a cool song that is, and I had to tell her that I had nothing to do with it. Too bad. But I think that did then make me want to try to write something that was like Heroine, because Angela thought it was a cool song. It's a not and it having catastrophic results. But the title, Pina, Coconut, and Cherry, were the title of 3 kittens that we fostered. And I think I ripped off this fantasy part from Susanna Saxa and the other music that we worked on. But I'm so fucking zonked right now, I don't know if that's true or not. Those are some pretty poetic lyrics, like sitting under an olive tree and olives falling on your head, and in your notebook and you writing some very poetic lyrics about olives falling on your head. Boy, this record just has no shortage of weird fucking bridges. My God. Ugh. That was really unnecessary. Ugh. Too much. Oh, I like that little beep, 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 beep. Oh, you probably had enough of me doing grunts. I'll cool it. Sorry. I think these lyrics are pretty fucking funny. Actually, I take it back. If and the jingler's charm chime is the only lyric I'm ever remembered for, then I'll feel my life is complete. Oh, this next part, it made Angela cry when we were recording it. I do not like listening to this right now at all. Not cool. I don't like this. I don't want to ever listen to this again. God, I want this to be over. Whew. Thank you, self, for finally not saying that anymore. Okay. I'm glad that's not the last thing that you had to say. I gotta quit doing that. That's gonna ruin my night. Ciao for now.